justice. Justice is the first level for a good government. Values, good values. Then the real peace will born. But if we don't have justice, if we don't practice values, we are not going to have a real peace. If we don't have a real peace as the root of everything here, we are not going to have a very good government, because without justice, without equality of opportunities for everybody here in this country, as in my case, I have studied around the world. I have more than 3 titles. I speak Portuguese, Spanish, English, Japanese, and look at me, where is myself without job? Punished only because I told the truth. And most to leave maybe from this country because I consider myself as a prisoner, not political prisoner, academic prisoner of my ideas. I must to leave. But that, un buen gobierno, les digo en español, se basa en la justicia, en los valores. Sin justicia y sin valores, eligiendo a mis amigos para los puestos públicos, no podemos tener paz verdadera. No podemos hacer el desarrollo con gente inepta que solamente tiene amigos y se basa en los amigos para poder lograr sus objetivos. Tenemos que basarnos en profesionales capaces, con honestidad, que tengan valores, que no piensen solamente en los amigos o en los familiares, porque de lo contrario vamos a tener un mal gobierno. We are going to have a bad government, which is like a volcano, which is going to have crisis and more crisis and more crisis, because there is no justice, there is injustice, and there are no values, and that means that it doesn't exist a real peace. This is a fake peace, a peace of cemeteries, a peace of cemeteries, a peace which you can preach but can't practice in any place. Una paz que predicas pero que no puedes poner en práctica, porque es la paz de los cementerios. Eso no se debe ver. Y lamentablemente tenemos que mostrar que el liderazgo, we must show that the governments and the leadership are very related to the progress. If we see the real man which is the beloved, which shows signs of humanity, we must to respect the human being, we must to respect the environment, we must to use the leadership to try to practice empathy with our societies, with the other, but we don't have empathy. We try to use the others for our own interests only. We don't promote an educative system which will be useful for everybody. Create persons which can really think by themselves, who can create the soul, who can create the soul, who can be creative persons, because in the societies of Latin America, we want only to make copies of bad models, of bad persons without good leadership. And that is what is happening since the called independence fails independence 200 years or more than 200 years here in Peru. We are independent people, independent country, but that is not real. Decimos que somos independientes, que le hemos dado derechos, pero en realidad no estamos desarrollando seres humanos integrales, con liderazgo verdadero, con empatía hacia el prójimo, luchando por el bien común. No promovemos sistemas educativos para el bienestar de la mayoría. No impulsamos seres pensantes, seres creativos que desarrollen la inteligencia por sí mismos. Y no persuadimos, buscamos imponer al otro Y eso no es justo. Justo. If we see to the other side the beast with, you can see, excuse me, if I use this image, but you can see that this kind of image don't speak, don't know about the human rights, or if he knows about human rights, don't put in practice the respect or freedoms for the use of the human rights, and don't respect the environment. Actúa y se basa en la demagogia. Y a veces tenemos que la demagogia, as I said before, is only to speak pretty for the persons when you are in a campaign, political campaign, and after that you forget about that. Después de la campaña presidencial, when the president has been chosen, you forget about to preach and to practice democracy. We see psychopathy. It's so sad to speak about this term psychopathy, but we can see this. Vemos que se basa en la psicopatía de muchos que ven sus propios intereses. And when you see that the other is not with you, you use the violence. Cuando ves que el otro no está contigo, lo reprimes, violando sus derechos, golpeándolo físicamente y psicológicamente, torturándolo. Y no promueves una sociedad con un pensamiento abierto,